This week, I want to continue my Pick Your Path series. Today, we focus on the path of passivity or the path of activity. The path of passivity is where we allow circumstances and other people to create our life, or the path of activity, where we proactively take steps to actively choose our thoughts, our beliefs, and our actions. I'm Elizabeth Mahusai, elite sales and leadership coach with Southwestern Consulting and an expert in thought transformation. To help us anchor how differently the path of passivity and activity can be, I want to draw your attention to this awesome book called The Energy Bus by John Gordon. His 10 rules for the ride of your life, they're posted right over there on my office door. You see, picking the path of passivity or the path of activity very much corresponds to his first rule: you are the driver of your bus. You see, when we choose the path of passivity, we are content to be on someone else's bus. Allow them to make the decisions, which way we turn, how we react to things like market increases, the happenings in the world. And listen, while it can be easy to become comfortable as a passive participant, if we aren't careful, we will find ourselves blaming the lack of activity in our life and our business on the driver of the bus. And keep in mind, the driver can be a person, but it could also be circumstances that are outside of our control. And as John Gordon says, if you aren't the driver of your bus, then you'll always be at the whim of everyone else's travel plans. The other path is the path of activity. This is where we choose to focus on what we can control more than what we cannot control. We actively get behind the wheel and we take responsibility for our lives and the travel plans, for that matter, on which we embark. So, I want to give you 3 quick questions that you can ask yourself to determine where you are and how to better stay on the path of activity. Number 1, where am I blaming others and or focusing on the circumstances that are outside of my control? Number 2, do I like the direction my life and business are going? Take time to assess this, where you can be more active over passivity or address those areas of passivity as they are revealed. And number 3, what thoughts am I allowing to hang out in my mind? Are they moving me to action or are they paralyzing me into passivity? I do want to acknowledge that sometimes we just have a hard time seeing where we are being passive when we need to be active. It's one of the many reasons why so many desire to invest in themselves, or at least they know they need to invest in themselves through coaching. So today, I want to challenge you. Let's pick the path of activity by choosing to take ownership of being the driver of our own bus. I'm Elizabeth Mahusai, elite sales and leadership coach, and I invite you to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more helpful and encouraging content. Oh, and if you need outside perspective on how to choose the path of activity over passivity, send me a direct message and we will connect. Have a super day.